bear with me. I've got to hold this camera with one hand while I'm disassembling with the other. Okay. So first, I'm going to remove this covering. Now these are held on usually by pop-up rivets, but they're not there. When I bought the car, they had already been taken out. So anyway, we'll take this off. What I suggest is whatever you take apart, keep it like together in a group, and just and take pictures. I mean, you know, these things happen when you do forget. I mean, that happens when you take a car engine apart. From what I'm reading and steps I need to take, I need to remove first the radiator fluid. I need to drain it so I can take off this fan and and this hose right here, so that I can actually get access to the bolts and do you know, get in there with my ratchet. So let me go ahead and do that. So just hang tight and start the video back up again. And also let me add, be sure to also disconnect your battery. You don't want to short anything out or anything. So let me go ahead and do that. Okay, at this point, what I've done, I'm looking to move the air intake right here. And you'll see you'll disconnect this piece here. Of course, you know, you got some bolts here and here. You disconnect this piece here. What this is going to do is allow us to get to the radiator. From what I found on the internet, it's about the only other way to get this out, the alternator. So that's what I'm doing at this moment, and I'll continue on. Okay, we got this air intake duct out. Remember, that's the piece that goes from here to attaches to the radiator area. This piece here that connects from, I guess, the fan control. This is kind of a tricky one to get off of that piece that I just showed you. Just got to pry it open. I guess I used a pair of needle nose pliers just to get a grip on it. I can get up underneath it and pull it out. It's kind of a tight fit. You can see with this here. You know, it's just this type of clamps. But anyway, I also took this screw out here. There's another intake air. I will get this out of the way. Then I will have to drain the antifreeze so I can begin disassembling this hose here and taking this fan out. And the reason why they suggest doing this, well, I guess really the only way to do it, is because when you get this out, the fan assembly, you'll be able to have about 5 inches of room to pull this alternator out, shifting back toward you to get it out of there. So let me begin that process. Okay, what I've done is taking out the battery, getting ready to drain the radiator. You can see it, the plug. Good enough. There, you see the yellow? Yeah, right there. It's down below the radiator. That's what I'm going to pull. I'm going to unscrew that, and it's going to drip into a pan I have. And then we can go from there, removing the radiator support, which is this. It's essentially just going to raise out of here. Try to disconnect everything, and so it gives more access to the alternator. So anyway, here we go. Okay, for me to drain this, I'm going to have to remove the covering that's underneath the radiator so I can get to the plug. There's some bolts here. I don't know, it looks like it's a 10 millimeter. Yeah, it's a 10 millimeter. So I'll loosen those, take it down, then I'll drain the fluid out of the radiator. But yeah, it just gets more and more involved. Okay. Okay, so now I've got the bolts out. You can see where I've slid this out. This has got some pop rivets in here. You're gonna have to remove. Like I said, keep everything together. Like this is a brace. You'll see it when you get in underneath. It holds this in place also, I guess from flapping, you know, when you're driving. But keep the bolts together with it so you know where everything goes. I can get a good shot of this for you. Yeah, see this here. I just put my bolts in there to keep it from just getting confused where everything's going to go back to. Of course, there's your other bolts here. Yeah. So anyway, I'm going to remove this last pop rivet, and then I'm going to drain it. The plug is going to be up underneath here, and we'll see what happens. Okay, we've got the cover not completely removed. Got the bolts and everything. So just keep track of it. You know, that's the underside underneath the radiator. And you can hear the antifreeze draining. So once that's complete, we'll begin moving these hoses you see here, and getting this radiator support out of the way. So, you know, bolts here and here, and bolts here. And sorry about the camera. I'm paying attention that way, looking at the screen. Not a videographer, but anyway, hopefully it'll help you, you know, when you change yours. It definitely will save you some money. The garage was going to charge me over $900 to do this, and it's just ridiculous. But anyway, as soon as this is done, we'll get to the next thing.